Ramadan Mubarak to you all. In this video, I will be showing you how to create these 4 simple Ramadan crafts. For our first Ramadan craft, I went ahead and made some homemade crispy treats, and I'm using a cookie cutter to cut out the shape of a mosque. Next, using a glass bowl, I'm going ahead and pouring in some colored chocolate chips to melt in the microwave. Then I'm taking my crispy treat and dipping it into the chocolate. After leaving it to cool, I'm using some frosting to pipe some designs onto my crispy treat. Using some edible star sprinkles, I'm adding that onto my crispy treat for a nice decorative touch. For our next craft, I'm using a tray that I picked up from the dollar store, and I'm rubbing teal paint all over the back of it, and then I'm using paper towel to rub off the excess. Then I'm taking my paintbrush and just adding some strokes across different portions of the tray and the tray stand. And once I'm done adding the teal, I'm using gold spray paint to just spray all over the tray as well as the stand. Just to be clear, I am only painting the back of the tray, but if anyone still has some food safety concerns, I would recommend buying a food safety sealant spray. Once your paint is dried, it should leave you with this beautiful two-toned painted tray. Here I'm just flipping over the stand and I'm adding hot glue to the top of it so that my tray can sit nicely on top of it. And once you've adhered the two pieces together, this is what your tray should look like. To make my tray a little extra special, I'm going ahead and adding some beading. So here I'm just tying 2 knots, and then I have a bowl of my beads which I color coordinated to my tray, and I'm going ahead and stringing them in a particular order, and then I'm closing it off with another knot. In total, I am making 8 strands of beads, which I am then adhering down to my tray with my hot glue gun. Once assembled, this is what the tray should look like. Here I'm just adding in some of my favorite Ramadan treats. For the next craft, I printed out a Islamic geometric design, and here I'm just cutting out a rectangle on my cutting mat. Next, I am disassembling a picture frame and pulling out the glass for the next portion of the craft. Next, I am laying my glass down on my printed design and using glass outliner to outline the geometric design. Once the outliner is dry, this is what it should look like. Using glass paint, I'm going ahead and adding alternate colors to my geometric design for that stained glass look. Once I'm done painting, I'm going to set it off to dry. Once dried, I'm popping my stained glass back into its frame and adding a strong adhesive along the edges. Once that is dried, your geometric stained glass frame is done. The center is empty for a picture or artwork or whatever else you feel like. For our next craft, I'm using a black pen to draw a rough sketch of a lantern. Here I'm just adding some fun little extra details to give my lantern a little bit more dimension. Using one of my favorite watercoloring techniques, I'm going ahead and pulling color and putting it onto a plastic sheet. I'm then going ahead and taking a smaller plastic sheet and using it to grab the color and put it on my cardstock. Once I'm happy with how my watercolor looks, I'm grabbing some gemstones to add to my card. I'm just adding some glue to the details of the lantern where I plan to place my gemstones. Next, using the same black pen, I'm going ahead and writing my Eid Mubarak sentiment. To finish up my card, I cut down a piece of mint cardstock and I'm just adding glue so that I can adhere my 2 pieces together. And with that, your Eid card is complete. I hope you enjoyed this video and happy Islamic holidays.